Wednesday, everyone. It's your boy Chuckie.
And it's your girl Ken Na'Cole.
And you already know it's time to get up and tune in to your daily morning BossFM news.
Before we get started, BossFM will carry this week's Democratic National Convention Monday through Thursday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Time.
Watch live in the BossFM app and join Alex Haynes and Lanelle, along with the analysts and political pundits, immediately following for a breakdown and analysis of the event.
So yesterday, it was announced that President Donald Trump will sign for a posthumous pardon for women's suffrage leader Susan B. Anthony. Just a little reminder, Susan B. Anthony was arrested in 1872 for voting, since at the time it was against the law for women to vote. Yesterday marked the 100th anniversary of the ratification of the 19th Amendment, which made it illegal to deny people to vote based on their gender, or in other words, which made it illegal to deprive women of their voting rights. Susan B. Anthony was found guilty by an all-male jury and died 14 years before the 19th Amendment was passed. However, the work of her and many others have made it so that I, my mother, my aunts, and friends have our right to vote.
I think that's pretty cool that he's pardoning her. So for the first time, I'm not opposed to something Trump is doing. So, as you all know, the Ellen Show has been on the rocks for the last few months. If you all remember, the last time we discussed the Ellen Show, it was under investigation for the mistreatment of their employees. In the wake of these investigations, Ellen DeGeneres was accused of displaying racial insensitivity. Due to these allegations, 3 senior producers, Ed Glavin and Kevin Lehman, and co-producer Jonathan Norman, have been ousted from the Warner Brothers distributed syndicated strip. The 3 parted ways with the show after Lehman's lawyer said that he was being unduly blamed. Lehman's attorney, Michael Ponsker, says that BuzzFeed article led to the termination of an innocent man and that Kevin is being scapegoated and is not ready to comment. During the meeting on Monday afternoon, when the news of the producers being let go by Ellen DeGeneres, she told her staff that she was not perfect and that sometimes leaders were not sensitive to human beings as they should have been. Warner Brothers have declined to comment on the specifics of the investigation. The staff was told that the show's 18th debut will be pushed back till September 14th.
How ironic is it that the same country that the coronavirus pandemic emerged from closed down, opened back after reportedly beating the virus, host a pool party with like 1,000 people? It sounds bizarre, I know. Well, they made it happen in Wuhan, China. I mean, they did have probably the strictest lockdown regulations worldwide, and they actually haven't reported many new cases since mid-May. The most cases since May was like 6, but that died down quickly when authorities organized a citywide nucleic acid testing drive that conducted about 6.5 million tests in a matter of 9 days. So it's pretty safe to say, as crazy as a 1,000 occupants pool party sounds during a global pandemic, China has kind of been on it. However, I'm curious to see if there will be a spike in numbers shortly after this event. And if they do, I'm sure we'll be hearing about it soon.
Honestly, I don't know. I think they did everything right. I think they did everything that America should have done. So, they're enjoying the reaps of paying attention and being socially distant while we're still here spiking the numbers. No pool party for us. We like to bring you the most trendiest and flavorful wine every Wednesday because it's Wine Down Wednesday. Ken, what's your wine of choice this week?
My wine of choice this week is Pinot Noir.
Oh, I like Pinot Noir. It's one of my faves. I love a good red wine. My wine will probably be Rosé because it has that little tang. And I told you all this before. Rosé just goes with like everything, and it's a really good price wine as well. So in addition to Wine Down Wednesday, BossFM is trying a new segment called What's on Your Mind Wednesday. And essentially what that is we're just going to talk about some things that's been pressing on our brain. And this week, I wanted to talk about children and college students going back to school. I do think everything should be virtual, but in America, that's just not the case. A lot of kids are actually returning back to a classroom that will practice socially distancing, but I don't think that's possible with small kids.
There's not only struggles and panics with parents from sending their children back to school, but actually back in my hometown, I've seen a lot of parents struggling with this virtual learning thing. Like, some of these kids are getting upset and walking away from their computers. I really feel bad for kids on both sides of this situation. I feel bad for the ones that are being sent back to school with Rona just swarming in the air, and I feel really bad for some of these students that are at home and they don't have the resources really to really focus and really get the proper education.
All right, guys, that's it for your Wednesday morning news. Make sure you all tune in tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. for more news updates, and don't forget to tune in later today at 8:30 p.m. for some more entertainment news with BossFM.
And if you like to rewatch our shows, as always, they will be available for replay on our BossFM app and on all of our social media platforms. So thanks again for tuning in, y'all. It's Ken.
And it's Chuckie.
And you guys have a great day.
Yeah. Okay.